Hey crypto friends, for those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Garrett and welcome to Altcoin Radar. In today's short video, you guys are going to learn about what I truly believe are some of the absolute best first-person shooter blockchain games that are currently live and ready to play or are at least in beta, all right? Now, for those of you who are new to the channel, if you're interested in trading and would like to try the same crypto exchange that I use, feel free to go ahead and check out the MEXC exchange with the link in the video description down below this video. I personally love this exchange because one, as you guys can clearly see, they've got some of the cheapest trading fees in pretty much all of the entire crypto industry, which is very nice to see. Now, if you are also a altcoin nerd like me and you like to buy and sell all kinds of different altcoins on a regular basis, MEXC has over 1,500 different altcoins for you to be able to buy at any given time, and they're always adding new altcoins as well. So if you're an altcoin nerd, you'll definitely love MEXC. All right. So guys, for all of you play to earn gaming fans, for all of you play to earn gaming fans out there and first-person shooter gaming fans as well, you guys are going to like this one. I hope anyway. You see, here's the thing. I am a huge, big fan of first-person shooter games, and even more so if they're blockchain FPS games. So I'm going to tell you about 5 of some of my absolute favorites right now, all right? So the first game that I have got here for you guys is obviously, nonetheless, you guys probably already know, it's EVIO, okay? It's definitely obviously EVIO, which is honestly one of the more popular first-person shooter blockchain games out there. It's built on Solana, and it's got a lot of the same bare bones mechanics as like Halo and Destiny and stuff like that, just pulled back on a more simple scale. And it's filled with like super jumps and all the good stuff from those games as well. Now, in addition, EVIO supports PvP, PvE, offers 10 plus maps to play on, 20 different types of weapons to play with, multiple different game modes, private games, parties, and the best part, you guys, you earn Solana tokens for pretty much every kill in the game if you are playing with a wallet connected. So if you're a big FPS blockchain fan, you just might like EVIO. All right, so go ahead and check it out. Let's see here. The next game that I have got for you guys is currently in beta. It's currently in beta, but it is called Rage Effect, okay? Rage Effect is pretty much a community-driven PvP and PvE FPS-based game on the Solana blockchain as well. And it's a cross between pretty much, shooter, survival, and exploration game, which is pretty cool. But it's got kind of like a Counter-Strike type dynamic to it that pretty much encourages teamwork to help players survive and win rewards as well, okay? In addition, just like most other blockchain games, NFTs for this game also can be purchased, collected, and used by players to enhance their overall game experience as well. And gamers also have the ability to personalize their characters, weapons, and loadouts, allowing them total control over their experience. So, like I was saying, you guys, currently at the time of me filming this video, the game is in beta, but I personally think it's definitely one to keep an eye on if you are a big fan of FPS blockchain games, okay? As you guys can clearly see here, you've probably been watching the video. It's got pretty decent graphics for a bare bones blockchain game, to be brutally honest with you, all right? So, the third FPS game that I've got here for you guys is actually a battle royale game from Gala Games called Grit, okay? Let's go ahead and check this out. So we've got Grit here, all right, which is pretty much set in the frontier of the old Wild West, where you can literally saddle up your horse and engage in literally in all sorts of epic type of gunfights. In addition, Grit has multiple game modes that will take you deep into the world of the Wild West, which is also pretty cool and pretty interesting. Everything from like shootouts in the town square to the dusty plains of the frontier, where you pretty much, where the only sign of civilization is quite literally the Pacific Railway, and that's pretty much it. Now, one of the cool things that I personally like about this game that I have learned is the realism aspect, okay? having a fast trigger hand may not be enough to save you in this game. Realistic physics means that you'll have to lead targets and be, literally be dead-eye accurate for long shots, okay? And you'll pretty much have to fight smarter and sometimes shoot from the hip in this game as well, all right? Overall, though, you guys, Grit looks like it's going to be quite an exciting game to play, in all honesty, especially for those of us who are fans of shooter-based games, just, in general, all right? So the next FPS blockchain game that I want to talk about here is called Phantom Galaxies, okay? Let me go ahead and exit this. So it's currently live and playable as we speak. But anyway, Phantom Galaxies is one of those games that combines open world space simulation with a very fast-paced mech shooter with, a captivating storyline as well, from what I've learned. The game is pretty much set in an open world where players pilot mechanized starfighters that transform from advanced fighter spacecraft into combat mechs, okay? If I were to compare this game to a console game, I would easily compare it to, if you guys remember the game called Titanfall. It's not Titanfall, obviously, but as far as the overall machines and mechs and stuff like that, it's got a lot of similar features to Titanfall. But anyway, if you're a fan of space sim games coupled with Transformers and stuff, you will probably love this one. I know me personally, I'm a huge fan of space simulation games also, so this kind of stuff excites me, all right? Now, the last FPS game that I want to be showing you guys here is called Arsenal 3D, okay? So, Arsenal 3D is an FPS multiplayer game that has a Counter-Strike type of look and feel that pretty much utilizes in-game NFT assets, collectibles, and utilities as well, obviously. In addition, pay to play and play to earn is integrated in such a way that pretty much tries to attract everyday players in this one as well. Now, as far as the game itself is concerned, Arsenal has various game modes such as like free-for-all, deathmatch, capture the flag, etc. All those types of fun game modes. And various maps are included with the other features to maximize gameplay as well. And lastly, Arsenal lets you earn Welt tokens while playing the game with friends or against other players pretty much around the world. And there are various ways to earn points and Welt tokens when you are playing also. Basically, for every 150 points you earn in the game, you will earn 1 Welt token, okay? So guys, overall here, I know for a fact I'm not the only one out there. Like literally, I know for 100% fact I'm not the only one out there who loves and truly appreciates these FPS blockchain games. And if you're literally one of those people, definitely show some support and take a peek at some of these games, okay? Because realistically, you never know. You never know. You just might end up falling in love with one of them. Me personally, I have fallen in love with EVIO. Some people might say it's a super basic game, but those types of people are typically, their expectations are way too high because they play way too many console and PC games, and they're pretty much comparing it to a console or PC game, and they're not thinking about the aspect of, this is a new technology, and, it takes a while for things to progress, so realistically, don't go into these games having unrealistic expectations, because you're not going to be getting a GTA, you're not going to be getting a GTA clone or a Call of Duty clone or anything like that out of a blockchain game. Not yet anyway, okay? So guys, if any of you guys have any questions about anything I mentioned in this video whatsoever about any of these games or anything altcoin related or just trading related in general or something, feel free to go ahead and reach out to me in my free community Discord server, which you can also find the link to in the description below this video also. But overall here, you guys, that's going to pretty much do it for this video, so I will go ahead and wrap this one up. But before you guys leave, go ahead and make sure to subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a new crypto and altcoin video from me on a regular basis. And hey guys, with that said, thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the comment section down below of my future videos.